Alpha decay means we know that what is decay means whenever the spontaneous disintegration of nucleus is called a decay. When the nucleus disintegrates, if it emits the electrons, protons and neutrons, that can be the three types of radiations can be emitted from the nuclei in that process. So that in that process, if in case the nuclei emits the positive charged particles or alpha particles, then that can be said as the phenomenon of emission of alpha particles. The phenomenon of emission of alpha particles is called alpha decay, is called alpha decay from a radioactive nucleus. If that radioactive nucleus disintegrated spontaneously, then if alpha particles called protons are emitted from the nuclei, that process is called alpha decay. In that process, protons means positive charged particles are emitted. Whenever the electric field is applied, the positive charged particles are attracted by the negative plate of the negative side of the electric field. So that can be is a alpha particles. We know that alpha particles are the positive charged particles, heavy charged particles. Heavy charged particles means if in case of ionized the helium atom, then the electrons are removed, then the alpha particles can be taken. So that when nucleus emits the alpha particles, as we know that the atomic number is considered, the number of protons in the nuclei is a atomic number, and the number of protons and neutrons is in the nuclei is it's a atomic mass number. So that if in case of it is having that nuclei, if the nuclei disintegrates, so that alpha particles is nothing but protons, two protons are emitted, alpha particles are the two positive charges is called alpha particles. So that here the two protons are emitted, from that. When the two protons are emitted, then we may say that the helium atom is means atomic number is decreases by 2 units and its atomic mass number decreases by 4 units. Here for example, if you are taking that, consider X be the chemical element and Z be the atomic number, A be the atomic mass number. Whenever this nucleus is disintegrated spontaneously by emitting the alpha particles or two proton charges, two positive charges, then that is a Z minus 2 means atomic number decreases by 2 units, and it's this is the parent nucleus. Whenever the parent nucleus disintegrates and the daughter nucleus, and at the same time some of the radioactive element, and at the same time energy is released. From that formula already we discussed about, that is Q is equal to means mx c square is equal to the mass of the parent nucleus, which is equal to mass of the daughter nucleus, and as well as radiation, some of the radiation, mass of some radiation, and energy is released from the radioactivity. We have learned about it. So that in case of the parent nucleus disintegrates and emits the daughter nucleus, and it forms the daughter nucleus. In the daughter nucleus, that is the total emitted, that is Z minus 2 means atomic number decreases by 2 units and atomic mass number decreases by 4 units. So that and the radiation, like for protons, two protons are emitted, so that's why here 2He4 be the protons, the energy radiation is released, and Q be the energy released. This is the radiation and this is the energy. For example, if we take the uranium, that is 92 and its atomic mass number is 238, by emitting the protons, that uranium is a radioactive substance which emitting the protons, then the atomic mass number is decreased by 2 units, that is 92 minus 2, that is equal to 90, then 90 be the thorium, and that uranium by emitting the alpha particles, that will becomes the thorium, which is having the atomic number 90 and its atomic mass number decreased by the 234, that is the atomic mass number of thorium, and by emitting the alpha particles, that is 2He4. Here 2He4 be the its atomic number, and 4 is the atomic mass number, means by ionizing the helium atom, doubly ionized helium atom, then the mass the particle which can be taken. Here whenever the nucleus disintegrates, then by emitting the alpha particles, then its atomic number decreases by 2 units and atomic mass number is decreased by 4 units. By the example, the total atomic number, atomic mass number shared by the emitted particles, that is the thorium and helium, means a radiated element, and the daughter nucleus. Here uranium is the parent nucleus which is emitted the daughter nucleus, and from the daughter nucleus also some of the energy radiation is emitted with the some of the energy. So that here the total protons means the atomic mass number, atomic number is this energy total shared by that the two daughter and the radiated daughter nucleus and the radiation emitted. So that here 234 already we know that the atomic mass number decreases by 4 units by this equation. So then what are the properties of alpha rays which is emitted from the nuclei? Means whenever the nuclei disintegrates and emits the protons, alpha particles, then that rays is called as alpha rays. In that alpha decay, alpha rays can be happen, alpha rays can be emitted. So that the properties of alpha rays, we know that the alpha particles means which is having the nucleus of an helium atom. Alpha particle is nothing but nucleus of an helium atom. Nucleus of an helium atom. Helium atom. Nucleus of an helium atom is considered as a alpha rays or a alpha particle. Alpha particle. So that the properties of alpha rays, in that case the first one is doubly ionized helium atom, means the helium atom consists of 2 protons and neutrons and electrons also. Here by doubly ionizing this helium atom, then electrons can be emitted, the electrons can be removed, so that the only the positive charge will be held in the helium atom. So that we can say that the doubly ionized helium atom, that is 2 only positive charges are there. So that the mass of the alpha particle is 6.645 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. That is the mass of alpha particle, that is twice the mass of protons, double the mass of protons. So that the charge of the protons will be 3.2 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb be the charge of alpha rays. And the next one is whenever the nuclei disintegrates and emits the alpha particles, that can be identified by applying the electric field, so that by applying the electric field, the positive charged particles attracted by the, means deflected by the, attracted by the negative plate and repulsed by the positive plate, because of this having the positive charge protons. So that the alpha rays can be deflected by electric and magnetic fields. So that's why that positive, whenever electric field is applied, the positive plate is repulsed and the negative plate is attracted, protons are attracted by the negative plate. So that's why we can identify that protons are alpha particles. So that whenever magnetic or electric field is applied, that alpha particles can be deflected. It is a heavy mass, so that's why it can be deflection will be also less amount of deflection will be happen, because of it's a heavy mass of means doubly ionized helium atom, 2 protons are there. So that's why we can say that. Its velocity also depends on the nature of the emitting particles, which is the radioactive substance is emitting the alpha particles. It depends on that the nature of that radioactive substance. The velocity also depends on that. The velocity may be between 1 by 10 to between the 1 by 100 to the velocity of light, the lies between, because of the nature of the radioactive substance material, that velocity depends on the alpha particle. So that's why here the velocity may be depends from between the 1 by 10 to the 1 by 100 times the velocity of light. So that the effect, whenever they are the even being a charged particles, they can affect the photographic plate. Whenever the incident on the photographic plate, they can affect that one. And also one more thing is, whenever they are alpha particles stopped, then the heat energy can be produced. Some of the fatal burns also for the human body also can be happen. Means whenever the alpha, in the path of the alpha particles, if we stopped by using our human body, then some of the heat up of your body and fatal burns will be happen to our human body. Means heat energy is produced when they are stopped. Heat energy is produced by stopping the alpha particles also. And one more thing is whenever the alpha particles are incident on the, means by the, we already discussed in the gold foil experiment. In the gold foil experiment, whenever the light ray is incident on the zinc sulfide screen, the scintillations are happened, sparks and scintillations are happened, so that's why fluorescence has happened. So that whenever they incident on the zinc sulfide or barium platinocyanamide screens, then the fluorescence can be happen. Fluorescence can be, means the zinc sulfide screen, whenever scintillations will be happen. And one more thing is the ionizing power of alpha particle, because of being as a charged particle, it's a positive charged particle, alpha particle is a positive charged particle that can ionize that one, means repulsion can be happen by the like charges, and attraction can be done by the, whenever they are moving in the some of the medium or in the atmosphere, they can ionize that atmosphere, because of the in surroundings there are different opposite charges are there, like charges are there, so that's why they can attract the opposite charges, they can repulse the same charges. So that's why the alpha particle can ionize. Ionization power of a alpha particles is a maximum, being it's a ionizing power. Ionizing power is a maximum. It is a more than 100 times than beta particles and 1000 times than gamma particles. 100 times than beta particles and 1000 times than gamma particles, means it is more having the more ionizing power is there, because of its velocity. It depends on the nature of the material of the radioactive substance, and as well as being it is a heavy mass of a particle. So these are the two protons are having that, so that here its ionizing power is maximum more than the beta, 100 times than beta and 1000 times than gamma radiations. So that, and also due to that ionizing power is more, that penetrating power is less. The penetrating power is less. Penetration is a minimum. Same as 1000 times than 1000 times less than beta, 1000 times than gamma, 100 times than beta, 100 times less than beta and 1000 times less than the gamma radiations, means whenever the penetration power is minimum and ionization power is a maximum. So these are the properties of alpha rays.